The sky is the only limit that cooperation between people can reach. We are different people. We have different cultures. We develop different economies. But we have common challenges. We have common opportunities. We have common goals. We are a mix of people, cultures, and economies that need to understand each other in order to reach our maximum potential. Welcome! My name is Interreg-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Romania-Serbia program. And today we are exploring my journey, your journey, our journey together. My role is to encourage cooperation beyond borders in different ways, to show you that working together on common challenges and having common goals can bring us closer together with the purpose of solving common obstacles and reducing the differences. In the Romania-Serbia border region, even if there is very uneven economic development, we have similar social, economic and industrial advantages and strong points on both sides of the border. We have common challenges regarding employment and labor mobility, health and social infrastructure, social and cultural inclusion. We have common challenges regarding environmental protection and sustainable use of natural resources, environmental risks management and emergency preparedness. We have common challenges regarding mobility, transport and public utilities infrastructure and services. We have common challenges regarding local tourism networks, promotion of innovative tourism activities, quality and innovation of tourism services and products. It's up to us to cooperate and work together in order to find solutions to common challenges. How can we do that? Through projects involving neighboring regions from the Romania-Serbia border. These projects increase cultural understanding and overcome economic discrepancies throughout territories. Even if you are from Romania, Timiș, Karaš-Severin, Mehedinți counties, or Republic of Serbia, North Banat, Central Banat, South Banat, Borski, Braničevski and Podunavski districts, you can find a partner from the other country and identify solutions to your common obstacles together. Now, let's explore some journeys of projects from our communities. For instance, Timișoara Penitentiary from Romania and Pančevo Penitentiary from Serbia identified as one of their common challenge the social reintegration of inmates, especially in the labor market. Their project improved the practical knowledge and skills of the inmates through a non-formal education program in the area of producing dry fruit, vegetables, herbs and medicinal plants. Also, through the project, the chance of inmates to become small agriculture producers has been increased, providing them new opportunities on the labor market. The project offered opportunities for many disadvantaged persons and contributed to the educational and material infrastructure of reducing the recidivism and increasing the safety of communities through the integration of the former convicts. Over the cross-border area Romania-Serbia, the prevalence of the diabetic eye disease, corneal and retinal pathologies are extremely high, which positions the cross-border area on the top spot at European level for diabetes incidence. To improve the quality of life for the population with specific eye pathologies, the Victor Babeș University of Medicine and Pharmacy Timișoara and Municipality of Nova Țârnea created a regional center for advanced laser therapies in ophthalmology. The project was the first initiative of its kind in all the southeastern part of Europe. Last-generation diagnosis, surgical equipment, and advanced training for expert ophthalmologists created free access for the entire population of the cross-border area to modern high-quality services of diagnosis and eye surgery in Timișoara, Romania and Nova Țârnea, Serbia. For a better social inclusion of young people and children in disadvantaged communities, two NGOs, a local public authority, and a public cultural institution from Romania and Serbia closely cooperated to identify potential solutions. They aimed to unleash the creative potential of the region and used art to improve the quality of life of children and young people from disadvantaged groups by active participation in the project activities and inclusive cultural events. Banat Pavilion exhibition, training courses for artists on cultural entrepreneurship, as well as training courses on socio-cultural animation for community and young Roma, cultural interventions, storytelling, and many other activities were organized. Based on a public policy research, a series of recommendations for public policy updates were also made and implemented. Reșița and Pančevo also faced significant common challenges for the protection of the local and regional environment and the sustainable use of natural resources. A series of investments in infrastructure and equipment for environmental protection and sustainable use of natural resources were some of the solutions identified. They contribute to energy efficiency, renewable energy use, and reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. A new business interest for the area was also created, giving motivation to companies related to energy efficiency to work and invest in the area. Protecting the area in the cross-border region against natural disasters and also reducing the impact in the event of such a disaster were the challenges that united firefighters and emergency specialists from Romania and Serbia in finding common solutions. The end result was a clear mapping of the risk areas, a strategy that allows them to intervene efficiently, and equipment that is helping to protect the environment and the firefighters who risk their lives. The main beneficiaries of this study are the cross-border region citizens who are better protected, having a clear mapping of the dangers in the area and a standard procedure in case of emergency. The mobility of people, goods and services in the cross-border area is a must for a continuous development of the region. Unfortunately, the incompatibility of the technical characteristics and the poor transport infrastructure in the neighboring countries, Romania and Serbia, are the main obstacles for improving the living conditions and the transport quality of goods and people. Grouped around a common idea that investment in the public transport and mobility services could overcome the common challenges of the cross-border region, 4 partners from Romania and Serbia have contributed to improving road transport and cycling infrastructure from Timiș and North Banat, as well as improving the Nakova border crossing point. The local heritage for active tourism in Banat is a huge potential resource for communitarian sustainable development. After identifying well-kept traditions, local craftsmen and local arts and crafts, local cuisine and specificities, the partners from Romania and Serbia assisted communities in transforming their cultural resources into products that can attract tourists. By creating a tourist offer that includes local traditions and customs, folk crafts, traditional cookery, wines, the project increased the interest in cultural tourism in the Banat region of Romania and Serbia. Cyclotourism is a sustainable form of tourism that could contribute to the development of the cross-border region, but it is a relatively new term in the Banat region. Many routes are not used for organized visits for tourists. Through a Romanian-Serbian partnership, the first regional center for the development of cycling tourism in the two countries was established. With its help, tourists on bicycles can now find all the necessary information about the new cycling routes, tourist locations and attractions in the region, carefully signposted. A Banat tour on bike can now give you a pleasant experience. Now that we've explored together these journeys, what do you say? Yes, the sky is the only limit that cooperation between people can reach. Yes, Interreg-IPA cross-border cooperation Romania-Serbia program is about me, about you, about us. Happy European Cooperation Day for all of us!